This is where I did the night investigation the other night. I had a table sitting right there, and I sat behind it facing this way towards me and just watched a video. Let's see, Squatch and the PNW put one out that's 3 hours long, so I sat and watched that. I put 3 apples back there and a recorder. I'm trying to find one of my recorders, hoping maybe I left it here. Let's see if the apples are gone. Ooh, I think they are. Okay. So, I had 2 apples up here. Right? I had one sitting right here on that. I had one stuck on here. And they are gone. And then I had the recorder sitting right there. Nice. Sitting there. And then I had another apple stuck on a tree over here. Oh, and it is gone as well. Interesting. I think I stuck it right there on that branch. Right there. So that apple is gone. Nice. Okay. So the apples were eaten, or taken by something. And then across the street I had peanut butter and a recorder.
PNW Rush, looking for the Sasquatch, hiking through the forest, crossing through the streams, walking through the trees, listening for the screams, looking for the stuff of our dreams.
Okay, today's adventure. I am heading up to Mount St. Helens. I am going to the campsite where me and Glenn like to camp up here, where we had the trailer rocked in the middle of the night, and we found some pieces of wood that weren't there before when we woke up in the morning. But it's 7 o'clock at night, so it's going to be dark here soon. So I'm just coming up here for a few hours in the middle of the night, make a little bit of a ruckus, and see if we can get any activity. I'm also going to check for footprints while it's still light out, see if I can find any down near the Kalama River, and also check the peanut butter trap. And I'm probably going to remove the camera from the peanut butter trap. I have not had any activity since I put the camera up. So I am going to take the camera back down and just let it go. And just keep refilling the peanut butter as it needs to be refilled. So we'll be at the campsite here in about 15 minutes. And we'll see if we can get some activity tonight. All right, since somebody was at the one campsite I camp at all the time, but nobody else is camping up here, just one set of people. So I moved a little bit farther, not as good of a campsite, but who knows, maybe it will be. So I'm going to set up 3 apples around the site and see if we can get anything to take them tonight while we're here. And then I'll probably set out some peanut butter too. All right, so we'll set it out up here. How about this? Looks like as good a spot as any, where you can see where I'm camping right up there. But in the dark, obviously, I wouldn't be able to see something here. So, set that one right there. And we just set one right here. Okay, now let's find another place to set one. And, oh, maybe farther back on this rock. Unless you can see a branch I can stick it to a little higher. Maybe on this tree. Let's see. I might be able to do it on there. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, look at that. Okay, so we got one right there. We got two over there, I think. Yep, there's two. Two right there. So from my campsite, where I'll be over there, hopefully with my thermal I can get through and see. Oh, you can see all three apples from right here. One, two, and then on that tree way back there. Okay, let's set up our camp for about 5 or 6 hours. Okay, probably only 4 hours. And then we'll go home. Oh, let's get the peanut butter and set that up. Okay, here's peanut butter. So let's take the lid off. Get that out. Ooh, it's crunchy. I don't like crunchy. Not a fan. But set that up. I'm going to put that across the street over there. Ooh, I'm also going to set up some audio recorders. I'll set one up near the peanut butter over there. And let's see, that one will turn on. Okay. Find a good area to go through where in the middle of the night I hopefully won't trip and fall coming to get the recorder. But I'm not going to set it too far. But where I can see it with the thermal, hopefully. So why don't we just set it? I don't see any good stumps to set it on. I could set it right here. This would be good. Okay, how about right there? And then I'll just set the recorder right here as well. See if we get anything. And it is recording. I'll set the time on it. It is Sunday, July 12th at 7:59 p.m. Now I'll go set the other recorder up as well by the apples. All right, there's the apples. I'm going to set the recorder up right over here. And on. And record. Right. Oh, okay. Recording. July 12th, 8:01 p.m. Okay, that's sitting right there. Let's set up our pretend camp. So, set up over here. well, setting up camp here, didn't have the recorder going, but off to my left here, I heard a huge snap. So something broke a branch over there. And there's really nobody up here. There's my one campsite. And it's probably a little more than a quarter mile away. So it wouldn't be them. Yeah. But there is nobody else around besides that. And they're to my right. And this was to my left. So hopefully we'll draw some attention of something. Hopefully not a bear. But something snapped it. So stay tuned. Alright, one other thing I want to set up is a doggy toy here. It's for a bunko party. But I figure if something back here grabs it, they might squeak it. That would be a giveaway of something grabbing it or biting it. But we'll see. So I'll put it up here by the apples. So I'll just set it right up here. I'll just set it right here on the tree. How's that? A little plush and all. See? Plus if he's got a headache, it's a big Tylenol for a big guy. So I think I'm all set for the night. So it should be dark here in about an hour. And then I'll hang out here for a few hours and see what happens. See, I've got my thermal set up. You can see me walking up on it. So we'll see if that gets anything. So there's the thermal. And then I can turn it around to look at different areas behind me. I'm just facing it behind me. And I'm going to be just here sitting down watching YouTube channels. Plus I got to finish some Ted Lasso. And we'll see. Hopefully we'll get something up behind me. And then peanut butter is across the street over there. And there's audio recorders in both places. So hopefully we'll get something. Oh, it probably heard that snap. I should have wrote down what time that was at. But there was a big snap in the woods. Alright, here is my setup. I have my thermal camera right up there. Connected to my phone right there. And I'm watching a video. Right now I am watching Sasquatch in the PNW. He put out a turkey tail one that's like 3 hours long, so that should get me through the night. And I got a light going just so it can be seen. I have another camera over here for night vision that can record me. And I also have another night vision camera over here, which I can use.
Where'd the sun go?
That's the only room I've heard it. The good thing is all four of us were there.
Okay, we're all set up. Got my thermal right here and right there.
Darker.
I got a couple apples behind me, along with that plushie toy. And I have peanut butter across the road. And a camera sitting on the Bronco facing that way. It's not going to catch anything because it's dark, but it might hear something. I have a recorder over there by the peanut butter, a recorder by the apples, and I have a GoPro here if I need it.
See right there, and right there.
And let's watch something and hang out here for another hour and a half or so and see if we catch anything. going to pack up. Didn't hear anything or see anything on the thermal, but I'm going to keep the thermal on me while I go across the street and grab the peanut butter and the audio recorder. Alright, I'll be back. Okay, grab the peanut butter. So now I'm going to turn this back around. Audio, or thermal. Try and... There we go. It should be facing. I'm going to go grab the plushie and the recorder and link it out. This is where I did the night investigation the other night. I had a table sitting right there, and I sat behind it facing this way towards me and just watched a video. Let's see, Squatch and the PNW put one out that's 3 hours long, so I sat and watched that. I put 3 apples back there and a recorder. I'm trying to find one of my recorders, hoping maybe I left it here. Let's see if the apples are gone. Ooh, I think they are. Okay, so I had 2 apples up here, right? I had one sitting right here on that. I had one stuck on here, and they are gone. And then I had the recorder sitting right there. Nice, sitting there. And then I had another apple stuck on a tree over here. Oh, and it is gone as well. Interesting. I think I stuck it right there on that branch. Right there. So that apple is gone. Nice. Okay. So the apples were eaten, or taken by something. And then across the street I had peanut butter and a recorder. Now I'm going to put that recorder that I had before, the exact same spot. I'm going to turn it on, go back to where the campsite is, which isn't far, and see if my voice comes through normal or really bizarre like whatever it was had, because there is no trails nearby here. Okay, on and recording. It is 7:22 p.m. What is the date? The 26th. Right, set it right there. Okay. Now we'll go back and make noise. Coming up on the recorder, right over there. Let's do that. We'll just stop it and take a listen. Okay. Okay, so.